Coach, first of all, congratulations. I'm sure that you and your guys certainly happy with the way things went today. How important was your defense in getting a win in Columbia today?
Our defense has been very consistent now the last 5 games. I mean, we're playing as good a defense as we played since I've been the coach at Mississippi State. Field goal percentage defense again was phenomenal at 31%. Today we did a great job of crushing them on the boards, 46-30. And I thought we had some great performances today. Notably, that DJ was fantastic and played a ton of minutes. He had 29 points, so he's had games of 29 twice and 32 once. Is that right?
That's
This
right.
year, he's really played great. The knockdown the three, I was really excited about him shooting his three and letting that go because his percentage went way up. And he made a good two when we pushed the ball in transition, like up 12 to go up 14. I love him when he just lets it go and is confident in it. And then the player of the game, though, for me, is Derek Fountain. Because Derek Fountain comes in the game, gives us incredible stability to be able to play and match up with their small forwards at the power forward position. Both Mania and the other kid, Bradshaw, or Bryant, are really threes playing the four. And he really did a great job. And he played great at the three. He was really, really good. I mean, you look at his minutes, and he played more minutes tonight than he's played the entire season. And look for that to continue.
What did he do, Derek Fountain, that is, on the defensive end? I talked about it with folks before you guys got into the locker room. I thought I saw him with a lot of deflections and really active hands at that end today. Were you happy with what you saw from him defensively, too?
Yeah, I am. And what the key about he's just really a smart player. I mean, he has a great understanding of the game. Very good offensively. Just making the simple pass. Doesn't get sped up. His only two real mistakes were the times he stepped out of bounds, stepping his foot back twice in the first half. But his defense, his rebounding, his blockouts, his passing, his ball movement, his screening, all the things he does to help the other four guys, get open and run offense was really key for us. I thought Davon did a good job for us too. I thought to start the second half they made a run where he hit a three to put us up 9, and all of a sudden they tied it, and he made a really nice runner. He did some good things for us too. But Iverson was his normal steady self. He got in foul trouble again. We got to keep him out of foul trouble. He's been in foul trouble now, I think, the last 3 games in a row in the first half. That being said, it was really a good overall team win. I thought Tolu did a good job in the second half, slowing down offensively and made some big shots for us too.
One more from me. You talked about DJ's three-point shooting, but as a team, you hit 10 of 19 today. And you talked about before the team left the need to have better ball movement. Were you happy today with either getting those from inside out or the ball changing sides of the floor the way it did for you?
Yeah, we did a better job today moving the ball and sharing it and hitting the open guy. And we had 14 assists, which is really big. And Davon had 5 of those. Iverson had 4. So your 2 point guards getting 9 assists was big. And we moved the ball well. I mean, we ended up shooting close to 50% from the field, and as you pointed out, over 50% from three. We've got to get better still at our foul shots. Tolu's better than 3 for 7. There's still too many turnovers. 13 in the first half, only really 7 in the second half. We took the one late because we didn't want to shoot with the big lead at the end in the last 30 seconds and be classy about it. So overall, great win for our team. Really excited for everybody because everybody did a great job in preparation for this game, our practices leading up to this.
Thank you.
You bet.
We'll start with David Murray, who was on site. David, go ahead.
Coach, what did the officials give you as an explanation for what happened in pregame that led to the technical foul?
Well, what happened is that there was we normally are getting ready to come over to the bench, and one of their players walked into the huddle of our players, and our freshman made a critical error in judgment and threw the ball at him, which was not smart, not something that we condone. That being said, that's what it was. So it was a Class B technical foul, 2 shots, a personal foul assessed against our team, and then they did the jump ball. Game started. He made 1 and 2, obviously.
Moving on to the second half, South Carolina came out. They're not a big three-point shooting team. They hit a bunch of unexpected threes, but you had a series where DJ comes down, hits the three, and you immediately call a timeout to get your team to the sideline, having retaken the lead. And at that point, South Carolina missed 12 straight shots. Was it good defensive coaching in the huddle, or just were you settling your team down?
You know what? We were kind of gassed at that point, and we had the 9-point lead, and also it evaporated. We were down. He hits a 3. We're up 1, and I wanted to just get us settled. And I've done that throughout my career, primarily because I want to understand that we're defense first. So let's come back and get some good defense possessions. The guy you mentioned that hit the 3s that was on a characteristic was Woods, because I think he had made 1 all year. It wasn't many, and he knocked down. And then, Lawson's a really good player, and he's a problem to defend. I thought we did a good job defensively on him, though. He's 4 for 13. Bryant was 4 for 13. And then I thought we did a really good job today as well on Krusnard, who was only 1 for 8. So this was a huge win for us, and we needed it obviously badly after having a slide in the SEC play.
Let's go ahead and swing it over to Garrett. Garrett, go ahead. Ben, talking about Derek specifically, obviously he makes the most of his minutes late against Iowa State and then plays meaningful minutes for you against Arkansas, and obviously a lot tonight. At what point, going back to that Iowa State game, did you notice that he might be able to make meaningful contributions to you for meaningful minutes going forward in SEC play?
You know what? It was all about pulling the trigger. I should have pulled this trigger, probably 3 weeks ago, a month ago. And, he, like I said, the thing that's most gratifying to me is he was at a point early in the practice where he wasn't even the top 10. And yet he was always engaged in every practice, always learning, phenomenal attitude, great kid, great family. His mom's a police officer up in Holly Springs. He comes from a wonderful family. And you can see that in just his attitude and how he's so supportive of his team, his teammates. So I'm just really happy to see a guy like that be rewarded. And he was out there playing today like he's been playing 20 minutes a game all year. I mean, there was no nervousness or nothing out of him, which was really cool.
Let's swing it over to Columbus and John Sokoloff for a couple. John, go ahead.
Ben, you guys up double digits, and then in the second half, South Carolina takes the lead again, but then you guys able to pull away and win this one by double digits. I know you mentioned how good you guys were defensively, but on the offensive side of the ball, was it just that you guys were just making more shots, or did you make any other?
No, I thought we did a better job, and I think that Derek Fountain had a lot to do with that. I thought Iverson and Davon did a great job orchestrating the offense. We got a lot of baskets in the first half in transition because we were getting so many stops. And our best offense is in transition after stopping, getting a stop and getting a quick outlet and attacking. That's number 1 for us if you went and looked at it. And then, I thought we did a good job of being unselfish and sharing the ball. We were 10 for 19 from 3, so that was great. DJ was phenomenal today. I mean, I never want to take him for granted. I mean, 29 points. He was 3 steals, great defensively. He was phenomenal today. And I thought Iverson had a great second half after getting into some foul trouble in the first half and was able to play without getting more fouls, and that was big for us. So it was really, an important and very gratifying win. I thought Quentin Post came in and gave us good minutes. I thought our 2 bigs, I thought Abdul really clogged up the middle. He had 7 boards, did a nice job for us. And it was glad to see him get that 1 basket on a nice pass from Derek Fountain for the dunk against their press. So overall, it was great. In fact, Derek, they went zone, and as soon as they went zone, Fountain hit a big 3, and they came right out of the zone after 1 possession. Derek Fountain did a lot of great things to help this team win today.
Got time for a couple more. We'll go to Joel Coleman. Joel, go ahead.
And I don't even know if he was available today, but Jalen didn't get in the game today. So just with Fountain kind of coming around and playing as well as he is? Was that just kind of I guess because of that, or was Jalen available today?
Yeah, Jalen was available. I just elected to use Derek for those minutes, and I was going to play him. They've been playing a lot of zone, and I was actually kind of surprised they didn't play more zone against us. And Jalen's really a good shooter, and I wanted to utilize him at those points of the game. But defensively and handling the pressure, I thought Derek really gave us great minutes today.
We'll wrap it up for Coach with David Murray. David, go ahead.
Coach, you just mentioned the zone. There were a couple of times South Carolina came out of timeouts, dropped into a zone, and your guys worked the ball inside and kicked it right back out to different outside shooters and made it pay off. Was that something you planned for?
Yeah, it's something we'd worked a lot on this week. We did a great job in practice playing against the zone, and it helped us today during the game. So I was really happy for that. You play how you practice, and we did a good job leading up to this game for sure.